Alright, and we're back with... Hopefully I'll be recording the remainder of the Dark Descent right now. I lasted 3 hours. It's going to be 20 minutes for this game. Last time I played I finished the whole thing in 4 hours. Shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, we're going to come in the machine room. This is a... What is it? I'm not I forget what it's called, but it's another one of those rooms with just puzzles, and there are no enemies in here, so don't worry.
Herbert, how did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
I hate this puzzle. This puzzle may be literally the most annoying part of the game. Although apparently they altered the meaning in the Oxford Dictionary. The new meaning in the Oxford Dictionary has like an extra definition that says not actual literally. So now when dumb teenage girls say literally, they don't actually mean literally. Apparently it's an acceptable meaning now. So basically we have to get the other side to look like this, and it's frickin' difficult to get them all to go at the place that you know is right at the same time. Because the only indicator they give you that they're actually in the right spot is a very, very faint clicking noise. They don't actually, like, it doesn't like snap into place and stay there. You have to figure it out yourself. And also you have to figure out whether you should mirror it, like if that one should match this one, or if that one should match this one. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna try doing it mirror style first. So the one on the right should be the lowest, middle is the highest. You can hear the clicking. Oh, and also, like, just these wheels, just getting them to go the way you want is really difficult. Turn it as slow as you can. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the noise. Gosh, there are like 40 different kinds of clicking you can hear when you turn these though, so it's not really easy to tell. I'll be extremely lucky if I can get this over. There's no way that was the click. No. That was just me pulling it too fast. You see, when you pull it too fast, it starts to make the chain dragging noise. But the chain dragging noise isn't the same as the it's in place click. So you gotta be able to distinguish the two. Was that the click? Shit, I'm trying to pull it down, you idiot. Is this one supposed to be lower? Oh, it's not high enough? Is it? Oh god, I'm probably just gonna cut this part out. This is gonna take forever. Jesus. Alright, I'm back. Just fiddling with the knobs and stuff. I got this part working. You'll know it's working because you'll hear a loud sort of bang. Don't worry, not monsters. Steam will start coming out of these pipes and red light. Cleared. The most annoying puzzle you have to deal with in this game. Oh, great, I forgot. These doors don't stay open. So there's something we can fetch. Little pipe sections. We're going to need these later. They even did us the courtesy of kind of lighting them up for us. Don't worry, there is another crank on the other side. So here's a puzzle that's not like nearly as difficult. This one is freakishly easy. So basically the two levers are up. Alexander talking to us again. For the first time he's really taken notice of us and addressed us personally. Don't worry, he's not sending anyone after us. Fine. So we need this guy. Now your inclination when coming in here is, oh, well, one side looks empty, let's look at the other side and that'll tell me how to do it, right? So that's what we've been doing in the last two puzzles. But no, this one is just going to be, you're just going to want to fuck with the pipes a little bit. We need 2 more pipe sections. They're both in these ones. Yeah, see, they put a little blue light on the floor. There's a note over there. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning, crudely replaced by pressurized steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. So that traveler's locket must be some kind of crazy technology from wherever the hell Alexander's from. And you see, we, I guess, here on planet Earth, we don't have the materials he needs. So he couldn't really. Shit. This long one here, yeah, it needs to go in the middle. It tells us that for us. This one goes on the side, and then there's another one that's kind of wider that can fit over that middle piece. To go find it. So yeah, anyway, so Alexander had to figure out a way to use the technology of 1839 to replicate something from. I don't know if it's something that's physically impossible to use it like magic or something, or if it's just supposed to be like advanced technology. He does talk about like electricity and shit. So, I don't know, a world of like some kind of magic rocket that makes it jump to an alternate dimension. I don't know about that. But then again, this guy is also reanimating corpses and turning them into horrible beasts that dog woods and fetch bunnies, people. I've already seen what he does to the bunnies and dogs. He's not much. So now we've got this thing working. So we got our sanity flash there. Oh great. Oh yeah. This is the first time you not that. First time you're gonna need to work it, right? No, we use something else to do with that. You just need that to get out. You can't get trapped in there, though. It is in one of those little hats that right. So anyway, back to our safe hub room over here. So if we try to pull these bridges down here, this one will work. It's going like slowly. Lead us to the cistern. Whereas this one, if we watch it, it stops right there. So we're gonna address that issue later. But for right now, let's just head into the cistern. Our friends the Carricks come back in this area. They're not nearly as dangerous. It's a much larger area. They're easier to avoid. We don't hop on boxes. There are actual sections of dry land. This area is generally not too frightening. You see, it's only if you fall off these bridges that they pose any actual threat, so just don't fall off the bridges. There are a couple points at which you'll have to make a mad dash for the water.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like the drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
But I mean, like, I've had monsters chasing me and
like
like
water.
Exactly.
That's that, and they just like started walking away. Like, they were right up in my face, hitting me, too. Okay, so we gotta do a little bit of easy mode platforming here. Hey there, bud. Diary page.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Although you gotta admit, yeah, we gotta find 3 of these valves to redirect the sewer water. Well, we gotta run through the water eventually. See, they didn't even try to get me there. Up here we have a bridge that's hoisted up. Why am I losing sanity? Am I standing in like the dark? So basically you just gotta use a rock and like hard. More platforming. And the diary page. We get one of these by every switch.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, so Alexander's currently what purpose at the time? By this point, you can probably guess that his motive exactly selfless. No land-dwelling enemies here, so we can use some tinderboxes. I have a bunch. Definitely. These guys are easy to distract. Run that way. Go. Shoot. Oh, there isn't even one. That was fall damage. That should be negligible. Yeah, see? You still get the full. Well, we could have shit. So you started going to it's just something here as damn it. You can turn this into steam stop. You can turn the easy way back. Okay. Last item games here.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
That's great. Yeah, my roommate's talking there, and I can't cut that out because that was a diary page. So, yeah, just ignore that. I'm gonna have to stop recording here because my roommate's here and I don't like recording here. Turn my valve and we're done. Great. See you after this cut. Okay, so we're back. Still in the same place. Might as well use our lantern. Nothing's chasing us. Yeah, you can probably hear me better now too, because stupidly enough, I decided not to review any of my videos, including the part 1 video. Oh, there's Mr. Cairn. That's just daft. He's not gonna get to it. Yeah, I decided not to review any videos, including the part 1, until after I had to make that cut there. So if you guys even did manage to watch the playthrough this far in, you could probably barely hear me. So I apologize for that. I adjusted the settings. Oh wow, that was a bad move by me. Wow, wounds bleeding quite. Pop a laudanum. That's great. Great graphics. Great gameplay. Okay. I might die on this next part, especially since I just took fall damage there for no reason. What I'm gonna have to do is we are going to lift this bridge back up, you see. It's gonna wait for us to get there until it goes up. Unless I didn't pull the lever up far enough, in which case it's not gonna go up. There it is. Go up. Alright, that should do it. And then it'll raise once we get on it. And then we're going to want to sprint jump to get onto this bridge section. We're going to need to be high enough that we can get to it, but not so high that we take fall damage that kills us. This should do it. Come on, Daniel. Oh! We still took fall damage, but not too much. Not at very good health here. I'm just going to hold off on the laudanum until I think I really need it. There is an enemy in here, but he is a single triggered spawn at a point that is... it never changes, so I'm going to be ready for it. If the damn place would ever load.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow. For now.
Let's kind of light some of this stuff up.
Let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Despite that we will encounter an enemy.
Where to?
We're not going to have to
down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well,
the
Daniel.
morgue, you think, Daniel?
Come, let's get going.
Is there any oil or stuff in here? We need that copper tube, so you gotta come down this way first. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing else down there, so go ahead and kill the lantern. Like burning oil.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening?
Now this is Daniel Oil Invader. This actually is supposed to be something that happened recently. And we would assume that it's actually this guy. He's got a little dick hanging out there.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
No, we haven't, you asshole. Are these diary pages or just notes? Oh great, I gotta read. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied, bad, as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Oh, that's weird. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport.